Okay, it looks like it's working now. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to that other stream. It just didn't, I don't know, wouldn't connect to my camera. Anyways, we're here now. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. But anyway, for now, let's just go ahead with our March Madness layout. So today I'm going live earlier than I usually do. So I've been going live at 6 p.m. every day for the month of March thus far. And today I couldn't do that because I have other plans in the works. So I thought I would go live in the morning. Hopefully some people can pop on. And if not, that's okay. We'll just have to watch it on the replay. So thank you to everybody who comes by and watches the video. Today I am going to be working with this sketch from Chrissy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, Series 14. If you go to Chrissy's Facebook group where she does the 30 Days of Sketches, there are a ton of sketches on there. So there's 30 sketches for every series. So that's a lot of sketches to be inspired by. Used to be that Christy would just add whichever sketches she had wanted to work with, and now people make exclusive sketches for this series. So that's kind of exciting. This particular one is made by Jennifer Gagne. She is Kay's mom here on YouTube, and she Kaez, Kay's mom, and she is a fellow Canadian. So that's kind of exciting too. So this is the sketch that we're working with. It's pastel colored, so it's kind of hard to see on screen, but basically it's a row of tags down this side. And then we have 3 pieces of patterned paper in behind our one single photo, a title, and then it looks like some splattering above and below. Okay. So I'm just going to set that to the side. So that's Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. I'm also, look at my hands. I was playing with my ink this morning. Anyway, I also am playing along with Calvin Ball, which is from the Scrap Happy membership group over at scraphappy.org. It's a free challenge, and there's new challenges posted every day. Some challenges are removed. It's a super fun, crazy scrapbook challenge, and I'm really enjoying it. You get points. You can submit your points and go on the leaderboard. But it's really, there's no prizes or anything. It's just for like fun and competition and all friendly and super cool. Anyway, so that is on scraphappy.org. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. It's super fun. I did add the new things that were added today and crossed off the ones that were crossed off. So I'm just going to set that to the side until it's time to collect our points. And this is the photo I'm working with today. It is of my family just waiting to get on the Simpsons ride at Universal Studios back in 2014. If you've been following my series, I am trying to work my way through a box of photos that were printed before I started printing at home. So they're all printed in 4x6, but 4x6 cuts nicely down to a 4x4. So this is going to work out just fine for me today. I have, because the Simpsons ride is basically one that it's a virtual ride where you go through like a theme park, and the ride is broken. So you like fly off the roller coaster and stuff, but it's like 3D. It's nauseating if you're not ready for it, for sure. But it's a lot of fun. So here we are waiting in line. And so I picked out a theme park collection, which is called Summertime Beach. Or no, just Summertime. And it has all the icons for a theme park. So some fun colors there. And then this is the kind of main paper. Has the Ferris wheel and the roller coaster and the carousel on it. So that's that. Those are the papers I chose. I had these stickers tucked in there. I had a couple of things that I had made for some embellishment swaps with Ginger's Corner. If you're interested in embellishment swaps, go check out Ginger's Corner. It's a lot of fun and you can't go wrong over there. I had this sticker that I pulled because it matched with the colors. This came from a little pack that I have that's kind of like all things theme park, all kind of tucked into one package because I don't have that much, and it's not like, yeah, anyway, it's all in the same pack. So I just pulled out what I thought went with these particular papers because those are the colors that I thought went best with my photo. And then I wanted to make a rainbow because that's one of the Calvin Ball props of tags down the side. So I thought this was the most colorful of the collections for me to choose from. This is also from a swap at Ginger's Corner, and it is from Lynn, and it must have been from the Ticket Ticket to Ride or something challenge mini swap. And so it has these stamped images. So one of the prompts is stamp. So I thought that would go well. And then I had, for the tags along the side there, I had, where did I put it? I still have it. Yes, I had this little pack of tags from Basil, and I've had them for a really long time. I don't know. I feel like since Simple Stories started making tags in every 2019 tags in every collection, that I just wasn't using them. But anyway, I pulled them out today because I wanted, like I said, to make a rainbow of tags. And so here is my rainbow. So I made a bunch of different in rainbow order so that you can see that it's a rainbow. And then I saved one to make with you guys so you could see what I was up to. Okay, so let's do that first because that's kind of where I'm at here. And I am going to just use my scrap paper so that I don't make a big mess. So one of the prompts today is washi. So I took a bunch of washi and mounted it on white scraps so that I could like see it, because the first one I tried, which was I think this one, when I put the washi down, you couldn't see the pattern on the washi because of the stamp or the stenciling on the background. And so I decided to mount them all on white cardstock first and then add them to the tag. So that's how I got my washi point today. And also my stenciling point today because I stenciled all of the tags. So I'm just going to cut along the edges of the washi first. And then I'm going to grab I think, let's see, which one did I use? One lipstick, I think. And just ink the edges now because the white kind of from the cardstock kind of shines through. And then I'm just going to put that down across the bottom of my tag. And this is how I did all of them. I stenciled them first. And then I went and washed all my stencils. And then I came back and did the washi strips. And then I went through like my little container of rainbow embellishments. I can show you that if you're interested. It's just an iris box with like, I think it's meant to hold photos, right? And so then each one has its own color of random embellishments. So I went through that. Oop, sorry, I did not mean to hit the camera. That was poor choice. Let me fix that. Now we're all crooked here. There we go. And then I picked things that matched with each tag to go with my rainbow theme. And like this one has some writing on the back, but I didn't worry about that. I just did this. Oh, and you know what I forgot to grab before I turned the camera on was the sequins. I was going to put a little sequin in there. Hang on, I'll grab it. So I don't know. I don't have a really good storage solution for sequins, but they're just in this little pencil box in a bunch of little Ziplocs. So I'm looking for pink. I want a darker pink, but I don't seem to have. Well, I guess there's some in here. Put one of these on there. And where is he? He's hiding. The darker pink ones don't want to come out. And I don't want to dump the whole thing, so I'm going to make a big mess. There we go. Well, I'll try. Okay. Okay. So I will just layer those up. Oops. Use my tweezers. It'll probably be easier. And then I'm going to layer that on there. Uh-oh. There we go. We got our sequin point. Okay, so for the tag holes, because I don't like to leave them empty, I could put twine or I could put ribbon. What is going to be better? I like twine, but I feel like because we're doing Calvin Ball, I should try something that I don't usually do. I don't think ribbon's on the list, but nevertheless, stapling is. I could add this as my stapling option. There's a red I could use. And I just get these cookie jars at the dollar store that I keep my twine and my ribbon in. There we go. So there's one. And then I just use popsicle sticks for the ones that don't have like something to wind the stuff on, or if it didn't fit in my space, like in the jar. This one, oh, it's just a tiny piece. Okay, well, that works. We can work with that. We can always cut it down. I'm not gonna. We'll staple that one. And we're definitely getting our stapling points here. And then what else do I need? That green's not quite what I'm looking for. All my black and whites on the top, because that's probably what I use the most, is the neutral colors. What else do I got down here? More red, brown. There's some yellow. Grab the yellow. These ones have like glue dots holding them in place, but I don't really like that solution. So anyway, that's neither here nor there today, but let's staple that on. There we go. Red, orange, yellow, green. I might have to use that darker green. It doesn't look like I have anything else. There's a blue. And then I need a pink. Or I guess for pink, if I don't have pink, because I might not. Oh, you know what? I think I do have pink, but it's put away somewhere else. Hang on. Okay, let's start with this. We'll just go with this darker green, I guess, because we don't have another green right now. Oops, I should probably pin them both. There we go. Green and there's my green tag. And a blue. What else do I need? Oh, the pink one. I think the pink is in kept somewhere else. I'll have to look. Oops. I don't think I cut that big enough. Try again. Yeah, I used to use ribbon a lot, but well, a lot more than I do. But since I started buying the baker's twine, that seems to be what I go for when I want, oops, when I want something like that on my layouts. Somehow missed the paper there. There we go. All right, let me see if I have that pink. It should be right up here if I do have it. Well, it's not really what I'm looking for. This is what I have. Should be okay. It's pink. It's not the polka dot stuff that I was using, but that's okay. There is a polka dot one, but it's kind of pale. I don't like it. Oh, we'll go with this one. Still got the stuff on it. Joann Essentials. I must have got this in the States. We don't have Joann here. You're cleaning your kitchen? Good for you. I need to go do that too. You don't have ribbon? Yeah, I do that sometimes too, especially when I'm running short on time because, oh, this had glue on it. Ew. Okay, well, we're going to roll with it. I think I can use a short piece of it. Okay. Yeah, I need to go clean my kitchen too. I was so tired last night. I did not clean up after supper properly. There we go. Okay, so now we have all of our tags made, and I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And just toss my ribbons back in here. Back in the cookie jar with you. Okay, so I'll set those aside because they're going to be for later. Oh, I guess it's empty, but I almost knocked over my cup from my tea this morning. Okay, put that away so the glue doesn't dry out. Then I got a white piece of cardstock that I'm going to cut down a bit because I want to have an edge around the outside. And I think I'm going to what size should I cut it to? 11 and a half. By 11 and a half. And then I'm going to just mount it on a piece of colored cardstock, which I need to decide which color I'm going to use. And I think I might do red because there's a lot of red in my photo. Did not want to come out of the drawer by itself. It wanted to bring all its friends. It has black on it. Okay. This looks like it's a little bent, probably from trying to bring his friends out the drawer. Okay. So that means I'm going to want to grab my lumberjack plaid and remove the edges of that. Actually, you know what I should do first is splatter. Okay, so I am going to move the red out of the way. I'm going to take my scrap paper and pop it down here. What color should I splatter with? How about some green? What color is this one? It's kind of more of a turquoise. It's not really what I'm looking for. Don't know. Maybe green's not the answer today. Kind of want to do, maybe I could do like a yellow and a pink and one of these greens. Okay. So I have Shimmer's Vibes Glorious Day. And I'm going to do that first because it's going to be my lightest color. And it's kind of a yellowish color, yellow gold. Goldy yellow, I guess. I don't know. Oh, got a big droplet there. That's okay. And I just kind of want to go up the center. I'm just gonna, where did my, there we go. And at first I was going to do just one color, and then I thought, you know what? It's carnival. I want to do it lots of different colors. So this one is a bit of a darker green, but it'll probably dry later. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that. And there we go. And then we'll do, this one was Mr. Huey's Color Mists, and it's called Water Cooler. And then this one is Shimmer's Paints Spritz, and it's called Taffy Hour. And then I think I'm going to let that dry for a few minutes. Not that the splatters take that long, but just I don't want to like make a big smeary mess all over. And I'll put my title together while we're waiting for it to dry. Oops, I'm throwing stuff. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside to dry. I was going to do my title on this big giant ticket. And this one I made for my ticket booth swap 2023. And what letters shall I use? Well, I'm thinking yellow or white. Or I could do orange. Because I have I have a little rainbow. Could do like rainbow, but I don't have all the rainbow colors, just some of them. No yellow. I have no red. Yeah, I don't really like that idea. Okay. But I could use a couple of different ones. So I'll just leave those out for a second. And I'm just going to look at an image of what the thing looks like. There we go. And I think it's in red and white on the outside. Basically, yep. All right. Well, I'm going to go with this one. Don't need that anymore. I'm going to stick my elbow in that if I'm not careful. Okay, let's see. So I want to put Krusty Land in there because that's the name of the theme park in The Simpsons. KRUSTYLAND. Okay, so that's the first part. And I'll probably glue it down first before I put anything else on there. And we love theme parks. Our family loves theme parks, and this trip was pretty epic. We went to a whole bunch of different parks. I think this trip we went to SeaWorld, we went to Universal Studios, we went to San Diego Zoo, we went to Disneyland, obviously, for a few days. And if we could have stayed longer, the kids also wanted to go to what's that other one called? Knott's Berry Farm and Six Flags. But we didn't have time to do all of that because my husband had just started a new job and we had to get back. It was crazy times. I kind of forgot about that, why we came back when we did. But yeah, we had already had the trip like booked and stuff, and then things changed. That happens, I guess, but it felt weird knowing that it was just, switching things up, and we weren't sure how that was going to work out. But anyway, life happens, right? Okay, Krusty Land. There we go. And then we're going to put On Our Way To. And I think I'm just going to do white. Those are kind of Simpson-ish colors, I think. I didn't really watch The Simpsons. My family didn't. I don't know. My kids liked it, but I always thought that it was maybe not really like for kids. Felt like it was a bit inappropriate, but they made good arguments but by the time they were teenagers, there was worse things out there. So I think I did eventually cave and let them watch it. They were quite funny telling me why they should get to watch. I think I'm going to do a little bit bigger letters for that. Not too big, but maybe something like this. Are these even the same font? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I do try to do this stuff before I come on camera, but I got distracted with those tags today and did not get my title done. My journaling's done though, so you're gonna have to watch me do that like yesterday. Okay, well, it looks like I'm out of O's, but that's okay. On or should I say off to? It's probably better. And there we go. So I'm just going to put a little white glue because these puffy letters never stick properly. I don't know what happened with my live stream this morning. When I first tried to turn it on, it wouldn't pick up my camera, and it's really annoying. But technical, you know, technology is so fab when it works, and then it's so frustrating when it doesn't. But also, for those of you who are thinking about joining Calvin Ball, it's never too late, and we have a crop today scheduled with the Scrap Happy membership group, and they are all such a fun bunch. It's a really good way to see if you think that that kind of membership is for you. But they're a really cool group of ladies and gents. I think there's a couple guys in there. Don't remember exactly. Okay. So that's my title and my photo. And I think my splatter should be dry, but I could also cut my 3 pieces of patterned paper that are on the sketch that go kind of in behind the photo. I could also matte my photo. Maybe, what should I matte it in? Like black, maybe? Here's my scraps. How about blue? Because it's at the top. And we have all the colors today, right? So we could probably matte it in just about anything. Which blue is better? I don't think it matters, but we'll go with the lighter one. Okay, so paper trimmer. 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 for my photo. And I'm just going to move my alphas out of the way because they're kind of taking up a lot of space. And then I was using Salty Ocean for all the blue things, so I will ink the edges of my blue photo mat in that Salty Ocean color. Usually I use one neutral to like just ink distress things, but for some layouts like this one where it's super colorful, I just like to pull out the other colors. And there we go. Put that on there. And then I also need to get, I got some glitter on his face. Oh well. I don't know how that got on there. It's like a piece of Maybe it'll just fall off eventually. Let's see. So I want some stripes because that's one of the Calvin Ball prompts. And I'm thinking like maybe, what would those strips be? Like 3 by 5? So let's do, I'm going to take off 3 inches this way. And then 5 inches this way. And then polka dot, let's see. We have this one. So we could do the same thing. 3. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do the whole thing. 3 by 5. And then I'm going to flip it and do another 5. There we go. For the green, I was using Mowed Lawn. So I will ink my edges with the Mowed Lawn. And then I think I'm going to do the edges of my multicolored paper with the lumberjack plaid. This one. Set that aside. Okay. And then we can bring back our splattered paper and mat it on our background, which is our red cardstock. And this way, doesn't really matter. I think I was going to ink the edge with that lumberjack plaid as well. Just because the outside edge is red, it makes sense to make the outside of this red as it goes together. And oh, getting crazy over here with my glue ATG gun. There we go. Nope, not happening. Doesn't want to go straight. Hang on. Again. Not sure what's happening here. Okay. It still looks crooked to me, but anyway, I think it'll be fine. Then I'm going to start with my rainbow down the side of the tickets like it shows on here. Where are they? Tucked under here. There we go. So for my red, that is where my journaling is. I was thinking of putting this on there as well. And then this one was a bit long, so I'm going to cut some of that ribbon down because it was just that last piece. So I just rolled with it, but it does not need to be that long. And I think the way that I did it, I could overlap them because there's not much on the tops of them, except for the red one. It has my journaling, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, pink. I did not measure this out. Can you tell? Yeah, you can. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to stagger them a little bit differently. Red, orange, and yellow, green, blue, pink. I don't know why I thought they would all go on the same side. So you know what I have to do is pull some of these. There I go again, pulling all my things up off the page, right? It's kind of what I do. It's okay. So then that way I can stagger them a little bit more like this. And then when this one comes in, it's on the same side as the orange. And then red, orange, blue. This one's on the other side, so that's good. And then pink. So maybe I should be layering from the bottom. That makes more sense. Okay, so I will start down here. And angle it just a bit. And then this one. Okay. And then we're going to go with this. See, this one does not want to stay. It keeps coming off. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to leave the staple there, but I'm also going to add, where are they? Glue dot. Oops. Oof. Just about had glue dots running down the front of my shirt. That would have been fun. There we go. Not sure why that didn't want to hold with the staple, but I stapled it twice. Okay. And then I was putting the green one in, right? And I just wanted to overlap it a bit more. There we go. And then yellow. So this is my little rainbow of tags, and it was also a great place to put all of those embellishments that you're wanting to add in Calvin Ball because you get points, right? So I'm just going to cut this blue one down again so that it's not covering my viewfinder. And orange. So clearly on the sketch, Jennifer's tags are much smaller than mine, but that's okay. I really wanted to use these ones because I feel like they've been neglected. And I always like to take Calvin Ball as a way to tackle some of the things that are getting neglected in my stash, like that. You know what? This isn't gonna show up, is it? Like, for example, the ribbon that I pulled out instead of the, should I just tuck the ribbon under instead of cutting it? Good. Okay, so there we have our little rainbow, and we can put on our photo. So I kind of want it to be like this, I think. Or this one is kind of like tucked under. I guess it's more centered in here, but I think my things are just a bit bigger than hers. And this one. On this side, an angle, maybe a little higher. And then this one in the center. And then I think I'll pop that one up on some foam. And I'll just zigzag it so that it sticks to both sides the best. There we go. Isn't that so much easier than pulling off all of those little itty bitty sticky thingies? Foam dots. Don't put the photo on upside down. There we go. And I do not know. Let me see if I can. I don't know what's on there. I think it's like glue. Anyway, I don't want it to be like obvious, but I also don't want to reprint. Okay. And then this one, I think I'm just going to pop up again. He's got something on his face too. Maybe I do need to reprint that. I don't know. We'll see. And I'm going to put this foam on here. Just 3 strips of it. So yeah, these swaps are super fun. So it looks like I used 2 elements from that swap. One that I made for my swap friends and one that Lynn made for me. So that's fun. I do enjoy the swaps. I like having different things in my repertoire. Yeah, thanks. I love the ticket too. I love that also I get to have things in my like craft supplies that I don't actually own myself, like the stamp, for example. I don't own that, but I get to use it because Lynn sent it to me. I think that's a lot of fun. I just want this to tuck a little bit under the tag. I don't want it to have a gap there. There we go. Okay. I think I am going to reprint that photo, and that's fine. And let's see. There was something I was literally just thinking that I needed to put on here and I can't remember what it was. That's super weird. Okay. So this little ticket, or not ticket, sticker is what I'm trying to say, is going to tuck under the ticket because I do want to add it since I took the backing off of it. I originally had my date stamped on here, and then I found this one and I wanted to use that instead. So I stamped it on there. You can get rid of that. Here's the other tickets that Lynn sent me. Aren't they cute? I love that. And then this is another one that I made for some of my friends. This one was called Let's Ride. And is there any other stickers that I want to add? Not really, because it's not really about the food side of things. I do like this little rainbow of tickets, but I think we've got our rainbow of tags, which is good. I also had pulled out, maybe I tucked them away again, some enamel dots. What color should I put that I have? I think I had a multicolor one pulled out, but I'll just grab this one. And we will put a few of those on there. I'm also going to grab a clip and kind of put it there. And then I'll grab a glue dot and get that glued down because it will just hang off of there unless I really click it on there to bend the paper. There we go. Okay. I think I'm going to be able to keep it under an hour today, you guys. That's kind of exciting. Okay, so orange. I think just this like pumpkin orange is the best one, which makes sense because I think the ink I used was called Carved Pumpkin. So, and I was just going to put some enamel dots kind of around like the photo area. Just to add a little bit of something. That's good. And then, where do I want the other one? I kind of want the other one kind of over here, but then I kind of want something else there to put the enamel dot with. What do I need? How about we wait and add it when we're doing our Calvin Ball stuff, because there's probably something on there that I'm going to want to add, right? Okay. So I'll just leave it for a minute and I will grab my list. Oops. I stuck this giant iris container on top of my list, so I just need to move that where I found my pink ribbon. Okay. There we go. Okay, so my sketch, I think I followed pretty well. I think that was a lot of fun. And if you haven't checked out Kae's Mom on Kae's Mom, Kaezmum on YouTube, go check her out. She's a really phenomenal scrapbooker. She has, gosh, a house full of kids, so she's busy. I don't know if she posts as many videos as she used to, but I can't even imagine. Okay, let's see what we got. I am going to grab a sticky note and a pencil, and we're going to add up the things. Oh, that's not going to help me. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. This is why I try not to do things in front of other people before noon. Not super functional. All right, date. Here, let's move. Can you still see the layout if I move it to the left? Yes. Okay. Just going to leave that because that's got my enamel dot on it. Get that out of the way. There we go. Okay. Star. I got a green star. Polka dot paper. Yes. Arrow. There were arrows on my washi. Handwritten journaling. Yes. a heart. There's a heart in the center of this little viewfinder. A stamp, yes. A date, yes. Striped paper. Stitching. I did add some faux stitching around the outside of this ticket right here just because it looked unfinished when I put the blue ink on for some reason. So there is faux stitching on there. Butterfly, yes. And torn paper. No, I did not do that. Paper clip. Lace. No. Rainbow. I made a rainbow of tags. Doily. No, I did not get a doily, but I could have. No, that's not going to happen today. That's fine. Washi. I used a ton of washi. 6 different colors of washi, actually. Okay, and then green was removed, so that's not counting. Avocado, again, no. Put an avocado on things. Birthday has been removed. Staple, yes, I stapled my ribbons. A flower, there's a flower on the pink one. Sequin, yep, there's a sequin on there. A gnome, again, no, but I probably could have figured out a way to use one in here. A viewfinder, enamel dot, glitter. Did I use anything that glitters? I did not. Stenciling. Yes, there's stenciling on every tag. What else? Cake. No, that was not one of the foods available in the selection of theme park snacks. What else we got? Faith? No. Simpsons don't seem to match with that, do they? Photo corner. Again, I don't have photo corners. I don't know. Unicorns? Nope. Mermaids? No. Splatter? Yes, we did that. Dinosaurs? Nope. Tags? Yes. Orange? Yes. So that's good. And then I get a point for creating a layout. I get a point for making a video. I get a point for posting to the gallery, a point for posting to Facebook. I always post my layouts under the photo, like under the right place on Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches Facebook group. And I always put my photo onto Instagram. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27. 27 points with this one, guys. That's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to quickly grab my little doilies and see if I have a little itty bitty one that can go with that enamel dot, and then I can get that extra point. I feel like I'm yelling at you. That's weird, right? I can get that extra point for the doily if I have something like that. I do have this itty bitty. See, on Ginger's Corner too, we do these other swaps, and this is one that from last year, but we just did this one again, and I love it so much because you know when you buy like a pack of doilies, let me see. Oh, my own doilies, are they hiding? Oh, so like when you buy like a pack of doilies and there's like 1,000 of them in there. I got this at a garage sale, but I don't need that many of all the same doily, right? So then I send 10 of these to the captain, and then the captain sends me 10 different ones. So that's how I got this little itty bitty one that I could use today. And it will just bring that pink color up, and I'll just ink it a little bit to make it more the color of the, and this one is from my friend Ina. She's also from Canada. So we have swaps on Ginger's Corner in Canada. We have them obviously in the US. The US is huge. You have lots of people to swap with there. We have them in Australia and I think New Zealand now, and parts of the UK. So if you think that might be something you want to try, definitely go check out Ginger's Corner on Facebook. She's got all the deets on there, and she's got videos that shows you how we participate and what kinds of things you can expect and that sort of thing. So again, I don't have this doily die, but because Ina sent it to me, now I can use something that I don't have in my stash on my layout because I traded. And all it cost me is the postage, which, isn't that expensive. So, and then I get to put my little enamel dot on there, and I get an extra point, which puts me at 28. Doily. Okay. Well, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me today. This was a lot of fun. This was a super fun layout. I loved making the rainbow tags. And I like all the bright colors, so that's awesome. I appreciate everybody who came to watch live, even if you could only stay for a little while. And I, of course, also appreciate everybody who watches from tomorrow. And I love when you guys leave a comment. So if you want to say hi or ask any questions, please do that, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Extra special thank you to Elizabeth, who was commenting live today. I always appreciate when you guys comment live. It just makes my videos a little bit more fun. So thanks so much for coming out today. I appreciate you. Thank you, Dutchie. Oh, you're so sweet. You commented yesterday too, live. I love that. I appreciate it so much. You have no idea. So I hope you guys all have a great day. And if you haven't checked out Calvin Ball before, you might want to do that today before our crop starts this evening. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.